morning, Tony. What more do we know about what's happening?
Good morning, Wes. Well, details are pretty thin on the ground just now. We know that a 58-year-old man was arrested in connection with a finance issue that has been ongoing investigation by Police Scotland. Police Scotland have said that the man is in custody and is being questioned by police, and officers are also carrying out searches at a number of addresses, including, I believe, SNP HQ in Edinburgh. We know realistically very little. We know that obviously the finance investigation has been ongoing with Police Scotland for quite a couple of months now, and certainly we did get a very short response, I would say, from the Scottish National Party, who obviously echoed the sentiment that it clearly would not be appropriate to comment any further just now on a live police investigation. But at its meeting on Saturday, the governing body of the SNP, the National Executive Committee, agreed to review the governance and transparency now that things are expected to be taken forward in the coming weeks. So, you know, key details quite thin on the ground at the minute, but certainly here it's quite an active street in Glasgow.
Of course, is that there's the police are looking around a donation of around £500,000, which was for party campaigning. The suggestion it might have been used for the independence cause, and also we know that Mr Murell made a donation to the SNP. That's not disputed, over £100,000, a loan rather to the SNP, which he didn't declare in the normal way in breach of electoral rules.
Yes, that's correct. He came under quite intense scrutiny for that. Again, for quite some time, Scottish Conservatives have been on the SNP's case quite consistently over the matters of party finance. And yes, the £500,000, you know, summary of donations that was to go towards the pro-independence campaign, obviously as the SNP in the last year came up against rebuttal after rebuttal from Westminster and then the courts, that wasn't going to happen. We know that just at the height of the SNP leadership race, which of course saw Humza Yousaf replace Nicola Sturgeon, we know that at that stage that police were looking into the purchase of vehicles at that time. So quite a lot of information to kind of get our heads around this morning, but certainly more expected to be spoken about this issue on the day, over the course of today, should I say.
Tony McGuire, so a story we'll be covering in full throughout the day on GB News. And